ESPN, Jacksonville, Florida. From the International Karting Federation Sprint Grand Nationals, the Entertainment Sports Programming Network presents the IKF National Championship 100cc McCullough Light Amateur.
From Jacksonville, Florida, the site of the International Karting Federation Grand National Sprint event under slightly misty skies, 15 feet from trackside, this is Chuck Hammond along with Gus Trader. Gus, give us a lineup on the 100cc McCullough Light.
Okay, we have 22 entries, Chuck, and with the fast time in this qualifying was number 14, George Ito. Outside is number 11, Todd Barron. In the second row, we got 29, Scott Sullivan, the strong runner from Illinois. In fourth position, number 2, Michael Goldberg, who holds the track record in this particular class here. In fifth is number 7, one of the 4 gal entries in this race, Helen Tibbs. In the sixth position, number 12, Kel McEntee. Running 7th is number 45, Phil Harris. Running 8th is number 6, Victor Floner. Starting 9th, number 4, Mike Ensign. And 10th position, number 3, Scott Bird, out of the 22 carts. These are the top 10 qualifiers. And here they come down the straightaway, Chuck, getting ready, and there is the green flag.
All right, let's watch that misty. Notice the quick bump there. It's a little bit misty, Gus. We've had just enough rain for these slick tires to move around a little bit. The 14 machine moving right out in front. That's George Ito from Ventura, California. They call him the Bonsai Kid out there. A real nice Nisei American. He does a fabulous job.
But this Scott Sullivan, this boy from Illinois just talking about, has moved into the 2 position. He went around the Todd Barron, the entry from Hollywood, Florida, who was qualified second. So look out for Sullivan. He is a real strong runner in this McCullough class.
Mike Ensign, that you mentioned earlier, starting way back in the pack, says a good reason, a good possibility of coming up to. Look at that passing as they approach Bob Alma. We've got a new leader.
That's number 2, Michael Goldberg, the boy that holds the track record here. He's a local runner. He comes out of Miami, and he has the lead over 14, George Ito. So I think he caught him a little sleeping down that straightaway. They didn't know where he was at, and he come on strong, and he took the lead away from
Todd Barron from Hollywood, Florida, moved into the 3rd spot in that little exchange, too. So the local boys who understand this track here in Jacksonville, Florida, really are doing a job.
Ito went through around in Monza up there. He went around 2 drivers to get back in that 2 position. And here he comes again on the inside. And look at this game we're playing here. Coming down that straightaway is your leader now at number 14, George Ito out of California. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. Number 11 moved in there, Todd Barron. Todd Barron came from nowhere to move back into that lead.
Well, they got a rolling 4-pack there. As they came down that long back chute, there was a real quick exchange of 3 positions. Now, these boys are the top drivers. These boys are 16 years of age or over, and they're running at 265 pounds. And these kids are good. Last year's champion is not here, by the way, Jimmy Gruber. Now, let's watch him here. Look at this, 3 abreast. Look at this.
Who's the man? We just haven't got the numbers till they get here in front of us where we can catch your numbers as they go by. But there was 45. Phil Harris out of Dallas, Texas, came from nowhere. By the way, there was only 6,100 of a second difference in the top 10. So this is the reason all this passing is going on down this straightaway and through the corners. But right now, your leader is Phil Harris, number 45 out of Texas. But number 11, Todd Barron, is running second. He's going to make a move again on the leader. So as you come down the straightaway, you've got, they're changing positions right and left. 14, Ito's trying to get around the number 2 man. And we've got a kart race, ladies and gentlemen, here between these top 7 drivers. Chuck, their main intent is to win this thing, and Todd Barron right now is leading it.
Hollywood, Florida entry, really doing a job with the 45 machine right behind him. That's Phil Harris from Dallas, who had the lead a moment ago. It looks like he might have it back, and on the inside, it looks like the 14.
There's a little skirmisher.
That's George Ito, who was trying to make it on the other side, and he's back in 4th place now. Hey, none of these guys are out of it. This is the most exciting event we've had today.
Is Todd Barron, who took the lead down there at the end of the Monza. There was 3 cars running real close together. There was a little bumping, but this can happen, and nothing was intentional. And here they come again through the Monzas, and your leader is at number 11 in the blue colors, Todd Barron with a white helmet. And here comes another man on the outside. It's just a thrilling kart race, ladies and gentlemen, as you got these top 8 drivers now have moved into a position here to challenge for this lead.
think that missed his stop. The boys are into it a little heavier now than they were at the start because the track was a little slippery. And they have to be a bit cautious because they run slicks. They do not run rain tires under the International Karting Federation rules. They don't run in the rain under normal conditions. But we've lost so much time down here because of heavy rain, some 4 inches earlier today. They have to make it up.
And also, 4 inches gave us about a 5-hour delay in the program, and consequently, this is why it's been a long day for the karters out here waiting for the rain to quit so they can get into the race. We're still having changes in the front runners here, the top 7 drivers, and your leader is still the number 11 entry, Todd Barron out of Hollywood, Florida. But
Kel McEntee from West Los Angeles has moved into 3rd, the number 12 machine. First time we've seen his name up on the marquee. Very evenly matched. These are stock engines, absolutely no modification allowed whatsoever. And you know, Gus, you and I know, but the crowd out there may not know, that these are only 6 cubic inches. They're just about the same size as your lawnmower engine. And they're getting maybe 18 horsepower out of a stock engine.
Okay, your number 11, Todd, is still got the lead, but 45, Phil Harris from Texas, is running second at a time. I noticed a puff of smoke come out of his engine down there at the end of the straightaway. Number 14, Ito, I believe, is back into the 3rd spot here as they come around from the Mazda. Here's the race. Scott Sullivan just moved up past 65 to move up into the 4th position here. But your leader is still number 11, Todd Barron from Hollywood, Florida.
He doesn't have too much of a lead. I'd say 4 or 5 kart lengths, but a good dice going on there with the guys behind him. They'll be coming around to pick up the white flag. The flagman, Bob Allman, has the right to cut it short if he wishes because of rain problems. Now these are 10-lap events, and really 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 machines up there within striking distance. If you make a bobble up in front, you can lose 6 positions.
That's true. Still Barron, though, he's out the lead going into the Hondas up there in the east end of the track. He's coming around onto the main street. He's got himself about a 2-kart length lead. And he's looking pretty good, but here comes the charge from number 45. He's going to go all the way from Dallas, Texas. He could not make it. Still Barron.
One man off the Monza there, clear off the dirt.
And here comes your winner, ladies and gentlemen, in a thrilling race, number 11, Todd Barron from Hollywood, Florida. The IKF races are scored on a motocross point system, and after 1 heat, Todd Barron leads by 100 points.
From Jacksonville, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing you a rain-delayed early morning continuation of the International Karting Federation Grand National Sprint events. On the track right now is the 100cc McCullough light class, and next to me, Gus Trader is going to give you the lineup.
Chuck, this is the 2nd heat of this class because of the delays yesterday. We just couldn't complete the show last night, so we're starting here early in the morning. And on the pole, after winning the 1st heat, is number 11, Todd Barron. In 2 position is number 45, Phil Harris. In 3 starting positions, number 2, Michael Goldberg. And starting 4th in this heat was the pole setter in the first one, number 14, George Ito. And starting in 5th position, number 4, Mike Ensign. This has been a delayed race program all the way through here because of the heavy rains over the last couple of days, Chuck. And it looks like we're on our way bright and early here this morning.
Well, we had a tremendous amount of rain yesterday, Gus. The local weatherman indicated about 4.5 inches. Fortunately, the sandy soil seems to have sucked it up in the grass here. The track appears to be quite dry. We'll know better when they go into that first Monza when they start, because there's a certain amount of moisture that's going to hang in there. These are 100cc engines manufactured by the McCullough Corporation out on the West Coast, and it's phenomenal the amount of horsepower they get out of these little 12-pound units. Gus, our weather may hold and it may not. We've got overhead clouds, but the sun appears to be breaking through. Here's the long shot down that back straight, Gus.
Okay, we're getting ready for the start. The official starter, the flagman, is Bob Allman from California. He's waiting down on the end there, and they're coming down in good style. with this boy, Todd Barron from Hollywood, Florida, on the pole by virtue of winning the first heat. And there's the green flag, and we're in that first corner. And the outside man, the number 2 man, Phil Harris, number 45, took the lead. And here he comes. He's got a 2-car lead over number 11, Todd Barron. This was a very exciting first heat of this event, Chuck, and one of the best races that we had here, this first heat of yesterday in this particular class. And this Barron came from back in second spot to grab the lead and held it most of the race, but it was exciting from the second place on back.
Okay, he's being challenged right now. Come down that back straight. 3 abreast, Gus. Will you believe that? Something may happen here. Let's watch it closely.
This number 2 card, Michael Goldberg, took the lead at the end of the straightaway. This Goldberg holds a track record here. He qualified 4th for this event. But right now, he has the lead. He got by this Barron boy from Hollywood, Florida, and is currently leading the race through the switchback back here on the east end of the track. So at the moment, we have this boy that just took the lead here, Goldberg from Miami. Running second is Todd Barron from Hollywood, Florida. So here they come down the chute again, and Barron is right up on him. And this could be another exciting race here. And 45 got the lead back. Chuck, and look at those 3 first-place carts coming through the
great performance. And here's a pass in the switchback now. If he makes it, that's very unusual. And he's got it. You usually can't get ahead in those areas. You have to wait for the long chutes.
Place moved up into the second spot. So we're having a lot of switching here in the early laps of this second main event for this class.
These are stock engines. There's no modification allowed whatsoever. 16 years of age and older. And here's that side-by-side show again. We've got 2x2 there. We've got 4 of them. The 2 machine moving out there again. Michael Goldberg. And look, he gets passed in the switchback once again. Oh, they're terribly close there, Gus.
Your leader is Michael Goldberg, number 2, with Barron back up in there, number 11. And you still got 45. Phil Harris from Dallas, Texas, right in there with him.
These machines and drivers weigh 265 pounds for this particular class. That's their minimum weight. Some of the boys are a little over. But when you look at that 6 cubic inch engine, pushing 265 pounds around in that manner, and you watch this action taking place on the back straight, it's really close to phenomenal. Boys can handle them real well.
Michael Goldberg has held the lead, but he lost it again. Just for number 11. Number 11 came through and is now leading Todd Barron. So this has been a continuous switching back and forth down this main chute. They come into the Mazda, they come through the curve, and the lead has changed probably about 7 times in about 3 laps here.
We've got a 5/8 of a mile length track here. We've got 5 right turns and 5 left turns. But the killer here is that 1,000-foot back straight. Here they come again, side by side, 2x2. The 2 machine moving back out in front again. That's Michael Goldberg from Miami, Florida. And he's got a race on his hands because he knows he's been challenged up there.
Number 11, Barron, is running second. He was a pole setter in the second heat. And he won the first heat of the...
Our pole sitter, George Ito, has dropped back quite a bit. I don't know what his total problem is, but apparently some bit of a fine-tuning in the engine has caused him to drop way back. Because I believe he set a new track record in this class.
Yes, he did. And the thing about running this early, there was no practice time allowed for these cars.
Look at the 2 lead machines, Gus. Excuse me for interrupting, but that is such a tremendous show. You know, they're hitting probably in this class, I would say right close to 70 miles an hour at the end of that long chute. And your boys just don't back off. They go right all the way in, make their move, make their pass. And it's just beautiful the way they handle these machines.
Well, your front runners are number 2, Goldberg, and number 11, Barron. They've been 1 and 2 this entire race. I expect we've completed about 6-7 laps here, and it's a 10-lap race. It's a 10-lap event. They run 3 of these, and they take the total points that you acquire over the 3 heats to become your champion. Whoever has the most points wins the national championship in each class.
Goldberg coming around with about a 3-cart length lead, but it really doesn't mean that much. I have been a little bit surprised at the passing in the switchbacks here. Normally that takes place on that long back straight where they can actually utilize the draft.
Barron Barron seems to pick up on Goldberg through the S's and the switchbacks. But down the straight, Goldberg kind of pulls away down at the end of the straightaway. Here they come again. They're drafting. He's drafting behind. Barron's drafting behind Goldberg. He took him on the outside. Number 11 took the lead back. A super race here, Chuck.
That's right. So there was a classic example of utilizing that draft, except he made the move on the opposite side that he's been making it on. And I think he might have caught Goldberg a little bit of sleep there. But he's got his hands full to hang on, Gus, because as I pointed out earlier, these boys have been passing through these switchbacks, and it's unusual. Let's watch this action and see what we get now as they come back onto that long back straight. That's about 1,000 feet in length. Here comes Goldberg making the same move.
They're side by side, Chuck. That number 2 cart, Goldberg took the lead back again from Todd Barron. Here they come now. Here's your leaders, 2:11, white flag lap. And your leader is Michael Goldberg from Miami, Florida.
They got some slow traffic there. Fortunately, moved over for them. That could have been a bit of a problem. Well, let's see if we make the, once we get on the back chute, let's see if we can utilize that draft again and make a change here.
You notice how close Barron is staying to Goldberg, and we're going to see a pass or attempt to pass down this grade. Look, they're weaving back and forth.
He's trying to fool Goldberg on that. He's not going to get him, though. No.
Goldberg is going to be your winner. They're coming through the switchback here. He's going to win by about 1.5 lengths in a super race. After 2 heats, we have a little change in the winner in the last heat here with Michael Goldberg winning the heat, but he still runs in second place behind Todd Barron with 700 points. So we have McEntee in 5th, Ito in 4th, Harris in 3rd, Goldberg in 4th, and Barron still leading in 1st.
This is the 3rd and final heat to determine a national champion for the 100cc McCullough light class. And Gus, this is a real barn burner. Who have we got and what's the situation?
All right, on the pole is number 2, Michael Goldberg. Starting outside is number 11, Todd Barron, and in 3rd position is number 45, Phil Harris, and in starting 4th is number 12. This is Ken McEntee, and in the 5th starting position in this particular heat is number 14, George Ito, who was the original fast time getter in this race. Now, Chuck, we've got 3 drivers who are in contention to win the championship. At the present time, Todd Barron has 700 points because he had a 1st and a 2nd. In the 2 positions, number 2, Mike Goldberg, who has 625 points, and starting in the 3rd position right now is number 45, Phil Harris. So this is anybody's race. And here they come down the straight, and they got a green flag.
Sure have. And boy, they go in there beautifully. And these young men string it out and bring it around, and the number machine up in front is the 45 entry, followed by 2. And Phil Harris from Dallas, Texas, sitting up in front, followed by Michael Goldberg. And as you pointed out, there's a possibility of any one of 3 men winning this national championship.
That's right, Chuck. This number 2 entry, Michael Goldberg, number 11, Todd Barron, and number 45, Phil Harris, all have a chance of winning the national championship in this class. They are very close. There's been 2 different heat winners. The first 2 heats, Barron won the first one, Michael Goldberg won the second one. And boy, are they running close. This has been an exciting race.
Oh, here's over the back. He's all right. He's going to come back up, and that's the 45 machine of Phil Harris, I believe.
The leader at the present time is Goldberg. He had nothing to do with the Barron going over the, not Barron, but Harris going over the Monza, because he was ready, had been passed by Goldberg. So Goldberg is your leader, number 2. He won the last heat. He is a present, he has a track record here as far as being the fastest to ever turn this track. But he did not qualify in the pole position. He qualified 4th. But you got a lot of switching in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position coming down there now.
These, these machines are probably turning around close to 80 miles an hour as they get into that first Monza. And it's a little tough when you're wheel to wheel to keep from tagging somebody, and that's what happened in the case of Phil Harris. They just pushed him, just tagged him slightly, went right up over, kept upright, drove it back on. Now he's running way back in the pack. A real tough break for a fine driver.
He had a chance at winning it there when he was leading, but Goldberg right now is leading the race, and right behind him is your number 2 man, number 11. He's running second. He has a chance to win it if he can get around Goldberg.
3 abreast. That's scary time. You see that middleman lock up those brakes and kind of do a little wiggle there?
I tell you what, your number 2, your leader, Goldberg, is having trouble. He's smoking badly, and he could be overtaken here in this lap. But he's having trouble. He must have had a little seizure, and he opened the carburetor to get some more fuel or oil into that carburetor.
Okay, we'll keep our eye on him, Gus. Maybe running a little bit rich there, and it stands a chance of fouling a plug. 2-cycle engine doesn't like a wet plug.
He's smoking badly, Chuck.
Well, it might be the brand of oil he uses, too, you know. They use different types. Goldberg pulling way off, but the battle is for second place.
Second is 14. George Ito has moved up into contention now, but Todd Barron is running third, and he's in good shape if he can just get around this guy Goldberg, number 2. But Goldberg definitely is in trouble. You can tell that the way he's smoking. He's coming out of the corners very slow. He might have a clutch problem. That might be his clutch smoking.
Well, it's coming out of the pipe, I'm sure of that. And it does look like a tuning problem.
George Ito is moving up on Goldberg, and he just about caught him there in that Monza at the end of the wrong chute.
Ito's from Ventura, California, fine driver. And we see Goldberg reaching down to try and tune out that smoke. He knows he's not performing as good as he possibly can. And Ito knows it too. Ito's sitting right on that bumper, and he does make a move right there. Ito just got by him.
Now, Ito is now in the number 1 position in this particular heat, but Goldberg still has a chance to win it if he can finish second.
Comes Goldberg back again.
Here they come. But watch number 11, Todd Barron. He is the guy that has the most points going in the last heat.
Goldberg's back in front. He got by Ito. Ito's jumping up and down a little bit, trying to break the traction, get those rear wheels off the ground, and get to hope that they'll spin a little bit when they come down and push him ahead. Goldberg is smoking, but he does not appear to be hurting at this point. I think we've got an excellent race going here. Once again, it may be his fuel mixture, Gus.
This is true. Ito is definitely on him there very closely, and Goldberg is smoking quite a bit. Barron is a man that's going to have to win this. He's got to pass both these drivers, and he's running in the 3rd position right now, number 11. But at the moment, it's still Goldberg. Goldberg wants to hang on and win this thing.
Ito's all over his rear bumper there, trying to make a move. He's not touching him, but he notices that Michael Goldberg is reaching down to tune. See him there? He knows that carburetor's not exactly right, and George Ito knows it too, and he's just trying to find the proper opening to get by him, although he does not seem to, Goldberg does not seem to be losing horsepower per se. Maybe on that long back chute, he notices a little more than through the corner.
George is right up alongside him on the outside, coming into the Monza, and he held him off.
Excellent race up there. In the meantime, the rest of the pack is moving up.
Here they come. Barron has moved up into contention. He's now over 2 car lengths behind Ito, and he's a boy that has got a good chance to win it if he can just pass these 2 drivers in front of him.
Well, Ito's got to watch it or he'll lose a position now. They're like they're tied together. They just run this track as if they ought to. Ito made a slingshot, but he did not make it all the way by. It's a man that goes in the deepest into the Monza at the end of the chute. And look at here, there's your pass.
Barron just shot into that 2 position. Barron is going to be pushing now. We're on the white flag lap coming up. And here is your leader, Goldberg, Barron, and Ito. They're lapping a track there. Let's follow them around here. Here they come. This is your race, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the national championship. This one lap is going to determine the national champion right now in this class. This is your 100cc McCullough Light, Chuck, and boy, what a race we've had here.
Oh, I haven't seen one like this for several months, and it is not over yet. Watch this man make a move here in the 2nd slot. And Ito, look at Ito come up the inside and get ahead of him. Ito's got the pole. Ito made it. Oh, he's not quite.
Barron just took the lead coming into the corner.
Ito hangs on
Here
to
they come, and here is your champion, number 11, Todd Barron, is your national champion in McCullough Light with a superb bit of driving. He's rubbing his hands, and what a great finish to a race. He waited to the last 200 200 feet to win this thing, and he held back there in third the entire race, and he knew he had the stuff, Chuck. He knew he had it to win.
He certainly did.
So your winner in this particular heat was Barron, and then consequently wins the national championship, number 11, this young driver from Hollywood, Florida. And I bet he's just so happy about winning it. And in the 2 position finish was Michael Goldberg out of Miami. And George Ito moved up into the 3rd spot, and this possibly could give him a 3rd place overall in this 100cc McCullough Light, the most thrilling race of the day. Here are the official results of the 100cc McCullough Amateur Light.